Hello everyone, welcome to OopsDevOps. I am Rohit and this channel is where we break the DevOps on purpose, fix it the right way, and bring the theoretical understanding on how to avoid production grade DevOps mistakes. So if you want to think like DevOps engineer, you're at the right place. So I welcome you to our first and new series Azure Make and Break. So this series is based on hands-on Azure problem where you will be creating a Azure resource and we will intentionally break it. We will try to fix the issue by analysis and deep down into the problem. In the first episode, we are at the most common and confusing Azure issue, which is virtual machine that is running perfectly but still not reachable. We will create the setup and intentionally try to break it and analyze the issue. By the end of the episode, you'll know exactly where to look and how to check the issue and how to answer the interview ready questions. So let's start. Okay, so I have logged into my Azure portal. So let us start and create a virtual machine. I'll click on virtual machine. We will select the virtual machine option. We don't require these for now. Yeah. So subscription, you can select the subscription that is available to you. If you are using the free account, there will be free tier subscription that you can use. After which we will create a new resource group. We can name it RG Make Break Demo. We will name the virtual machine VM Make Break E1. Availability zone, for now I am keeping it no infrastructure redundancy required since we are doing it for demo. Image, I'm taking Ubuntu. You can select Windows as well, but for now I'm selecting Linux virtual machine. Size, we will keep this same. You can select, if you are using for demo purpose, you are using the basic version, you can select that as well. Yeah, so this creation part is completed. Let's go to resource. So this is our virtual machine, VM make break E1, right? Size is D2S V3, Linux Ubuntu. The configuration that we have provided, everything is there. Status, it is running. As we can see, it is running. Public IP is also provided, the static one. Disk is allocated. So everything is there as per the requirements we have given. Let's go to the resource group and check what are the resources created while creation of the virtual machine. So the virtual machine created, public IP address is created, a NSG is created, network interface card is allocated with the virtual machine, a disk is provided, also the virtual network is created. So the scenario is we have created a virtual machine. Let's try to connect it through SSH. So in the ideal scenario, you have created it. In this scenario, you should be able to SSH into the virtual machine. Since it is running, let's check if we are able to do that. In connect, there is a SSH command. Let's copy this, or we can directly do SSH Azure user at the rate the public IP. Okay, so I have opened PowerShell. Let's paste the SSH command here and just copy it one more time. Let's wait for, I think, 5 seconds. It should not take that much time. Okay, so it has shown cannot connect to host, which is the public IP at port 22, connection timed out. So this was not expected as our virtual machine is perfectly running. So the troubleshooting part comes here. So we will go back to our virtual machine. As we can see the status, it is running, but our virtual machine, when we are connecting it from SSH from port 22 inside a virtual machine, we are not able to do that. So the reason behind that is we will go to our NSG. As you can see, there is no SSH port is allowed in inbound security rules. So we need to enable, or we need to add a rule in inbound security rules. Source, we can select any. For now we are doing it. Source port ranges, let it be all port ranges. Destination, let it be any for now. Since we want the connection from anywhere to the virtual machine, so we can keep it as default. We need a SSH connection where destination port is 22. We want the action to be allowed. We will keep the priority as 300. Let us name it as SSH 22. Let's add it. So the port rule is added. Now let's try to SSH into our virtual machine. See, now it is showing the password. You need to enter the password. So let us enter the password. I think I have entered wrong password. Just a second. Yes, so we are successfully able to log in or connect to the Azure virtual machine using SSH. So this was the first troubleshooting that we have done, that we were not able to SSH or connect to the virtual machine. In case of Windows virtual machine, there will be issue with the RDP connection. But since we are using the Linux virtual machine, we are facing the issue uh, with the SSH connection. Since the virtual machine was perfectly running, but then also we were facing issue. So what we troubleshoot, or what the issue we found is, it was the issue with the NSG inbound security rule. So we have added the NSG rule for allowing the SSH from any source to the virtual machine or any destination with 22 as SSH port. Okay, so moving further, let us deploy a static code inside a virtual machine, try to host it, and try to access it from our local machine, and see if any other issues we are facing while accessing the static page that we have hosted on our virtual machine. So let me clear this first. So we are inside our virtual machine. We will change the user to root. Okay, so after this we will run some Ubuntu commands. Apt-get update. Let us update the libraries of Ubuntu. I will paste these instructions inside the description as well. Yes, done. We will host our static web page on Nginx server. So apt-get install Nginx -y Let it get installed. Okay, so installation part is done. Now let's go to where www. Oh, sorry. Let's go to where. I'm sorry. Yeah, where www html. Let me. Yeah. So we will create index.html. I have a basic HTML code. Let me copy this. Let's paste it over there. Let's save it. Okay, so we have deployed our index.html. Okay, so now let me restart it. Systemctl restart Nginx. Okay, so the restart part is done. Let's go to our virtual machine. So here is our NSG. Go to the virtual machine. Let's copy our public IP and try to access this. Okay, so we are getting this site can't be reached. So everything we have done is correct. Our virtual machine is deployed and status showing is running. Then also we are getting this issue. This site can't be reached. So let's go to our virtual machine and try to figure this out. So the first and foremost thing I can sense of is the NSG rule. Let's go to the NSG. Go to inbound rules. Since we have allowed the 22 port for SSH, we are able to connect to the virtual machine. We need to allow the HTTP rule as well. So for that, let us get our IP address of the local machine. So this is my IP address. I'll copy this. So from source where this connection needs to be allowed, I'll go with my IP address. So it has pasted my IP address here. The port range, I'll keep it as all. Destination, I'll keep it as any for now. And service, we will choose the HTTP connection. Since we are using the HTTP at port 80, it is a TCP protocol. Action will be allow, and priority we can set 310, and we will give the name HTTP hyphen 80 add. So the rule is added and the source IP is also there, which is our local source IP, and the action is allowed. So let's again try to hit the public IP. We'll go to the virtual machine, copy the public IP, colon 80, enter. Let's see if it works now. So we are able to see the page. So congrats, we have successfully completed the making, breaking and troubleshooting of our episode 1. So before ending, let me summarize this video. What we did, we created an Azure virtual machine, tried connecting via SSH and saw the failure. Enabling NSG inbound rule for SSH, deployed Nginx and posted a static HTML page, enabled the HTTP, which is port 80, access using NSG, discussed Bastion for private IP access. Now the key learnings: Azure blocks inbound traffic by default. Public IP does not mean you have the public access. NSG controls VM connectivity. Services work only after explicit allow rules. So if this video helped you, like and share the video and subscribe to my channel OopsDevOps, and see you in the next episode. Thank you.